Hey guys, it's Jeremiah with Teardown Systems, and today we are going to go over a new product. And this product announcement is for our half slab and our full slab. These panels here, these Tigris panels, are for the Spiritus Systems Delta bag. So this, if you don't know about this bag, it is a medical pack, dedicated medical pack. Granted, we've seen guys run these as normal backpacks, as a total different type of stuff to run in it. So we'll kind of explain that a little bit later. But it was inherently designed as a medical bag, and so we created organization panels for it. Now, how this came about is a guy reached out to us and wanted a affordable but also well thought out universal organization type panel. So we came out with the full slab and tested it, and then made a half slab version for a little bit more customizability there. So as you can see right here, it's just a full length panel. It is going to fit exactly inside this Delta bag, inside the Velcro backing here. Now, what's cool about it is it kind of comes from our original designs for our Dia Minis and our Dia Skids. You can go check those out on our website and kind of see what we run those for. But it uses the same hole, quarter-inch hole pattern, as well as 1-inch slit pattern. This makes it a very universal mounting system for just about anything you can think of. So in terms of that, you can use bungee and paracord for the quarter-inch areas. Technically, I guess you could use shoelace if you wanted. And then also for the 1-inch slits, you can use your 1-inch webbing or 1-inch elastic, but that's going to allow you to mount a multitude of different items there. So, and you can go left to right, up, down, and even diagonal if you're using the holes. If you're using the slits, you can't, but that's basically the amount of organizing kind of space you have here. And just to give you a size reference, we have the full, or the half slab, right here that is decked out with tourniquets and dressings. We're not full-blown medics or anything like that, so we're not going to have IV bags or any of that kind of stuff. So just take that into mind when we make this video, and we're not preaching any type of medical type stuff here. But for that, just to show the referencing here, 2 full-size tourniquets and a field dressing here. And there's still space in between here if you needed to mount something. Just for reference, that is a chem light in between. So yeah, you have plenty of space for other stuff. But the full size is double the size, so you have a lot more accessibility. And on the back side here, we have 4 hook Velcro lines. And this will be different from the half slab. So the full slab has these for extra structure, rigidity, and to be able to handle heavier weight items like full IV bags and stuff like that. So the idea was we didn't want it to tear away from weight, especially while you're running or anything like that. So you can feel more secured with those 4 slits, whereas the half slab on the back only has 2. And the reasoning is to allow for pass-through on the rear side, so when this is pressed into the pack, you still have room to slide longer items that might be on the bottom here inside into the pack. So as you can see, there won't be any Velcro in the way for that. Now in terms of mounting is very simple. So if you have bungee, you can do a few different things. You can just make a standard overhand knot, cut it very short, pull it through, and then do another knot on this side and then cut it, and that's very nice and low profile. You can also tie 2 knots together, but that also takes up more bungee, and it also kind of sticks up a little further. And obviously you can see here, this is what happens if you don't cut it all the way. You're going to have a little tab like that, which is not going to let the Velcro mount completely flush. So you want to make sure you trim those down. And then for the 1-inch webbing, you can use tri-glides to secure your webbing through the top, or you can run your webbing through the bottom and then come back out through the top. But those are the simple mounting methods. Now say you're running those heavier items and you're worried about the panel, hey, might split open. Don't worry. We're including 4 cord locks into the full slab when you order it and 2 cord locks into the half slab. And this is because Spiritus, when they made this, has these 4 different tethers on all 4 corners on both sides. So you can run a full slab on both sides, you can run a full slab and a half slab. But if you want for extra security, you don't want it to tear away, we made these bigger squares here so you can clearly identify where these tethers are supposed to go. And you run those tethers through these bigger squares and then cord lock them on, pull them really nice and tight, and that'll keep all 4 corners pulled and secured in. So no matter the weight, it's going to hold it nice and tight into your pack. A few nice things about this outside of the organizing side is, if you've ever had hands-on with the Delta, it is quite a floppy pack. Like it's not structured at all. And that makes it very light. But when you have a lot of things in here, it can balloon the backside out, which means that these pouches on the back, the fabric is going to balloon out and it's harder to get things in there. So with the full slab, especially if you're running it on the back, it's nice because it's going to add that structure you need in here, and it won't be as floppy or anything like that, and also allow for these back panels to be more easily accessible here. Same thing with here. These aren't affected as much because they're bigger pouches on the front, but just for reference, that is going to add that security in there. It's also going to make it much easier when you go to splay this open and work out of it. You're going to be able to easily see everything, and also it's going to be all on one panel, so you don't have to worry about different panels, different pouches, whatever. A nice thing with this is in the future we do have a pouch coming out that if you're running the half slab here, there is going to be a full-size pouch here that will Velcro on and that you'll be able to slide things in. But that's for more in the future. Now, outside of medical, what can you slap on this? Well, you'll see on our website that we have a photo where it kind of shows off a bunch of water decon type stuff on there, so you can mount anything smaller than a pen, because the bungee just allows for it, and so does our mounting system. So something as small as a chemlight you're going to be able to mount. Anything as wide as a hyphen, but technically you can mount anything as wide as the pack itself. So you're not very limited in what you can do, but we have different ways of setting it up, and we'll show that on the website so you guys can see that. But yeah, guys, this is the full slab and the half slab. We're really excited to bring this to another amazing product like the Delta bag, and to bring it to you guys at an affordable cost. So yeah, go check it out on teardownsystems.com. This is Jeremiah. Train hard, serve others.